Hey guys, TKC here, or Interracial Imports. I just want to say that I was in this NFL Pro Era League that this guy, Cut Good Gaming, had, and I'm going to explain my entire story on how I went from being the best to the worst, and I have to announce something at the end. So me starting, I was like, I'm gonna join this league, probably be fun. And I joined, the environment was really nice, and then I met the owner himself in a scrimmage, and this game is also NFL Pro Era. It's on MetaQuest. Go check it out, it's really fun. And then, so basically, I met him, we had a great time. I head topped somebody, which was nice. I can try to find, like, the Facebook reel, and then, like, put the clip in this video somewhere. And I'll put it, like, on the top corner of the screen. I head topped somebody. It was my first head top ever, and I felt really good about it. So then afterwards, after that scrimmage, I was like, I like this guy. I like this league. It's pretty cool. So then moving on forward, I met this guy, one of the administrators named Diggity Dog, gave me a chance to, get a team of my own. So I went with the Vikings. And this is where my dynasty began to take a toll for the best. So then, before I even met Dot, I was doing a scrimmage against the Pro Steelers. And I got 2 picks that game, and I played quarterback, and I threw some really nice passes to Dot. That video is going to be in the link of the description. I posted that as a YouTube video like 5 months ago. So then moving forward, I had my first ever scrimmage game against the Packers. This is where I met Unknown, or known as Shifty back then, or Rexy. It was a really nice game. This was 1 out of 3 games. We won the first game. I think we won the second, and then we won the third. I was really good back then. But then after that game, things started to take a toll for the worst. Let me explain how. And then after those games, Dot Diggity Dog asked if I wanted to go up to the pros, because there was a team open, because the previous team owner / quarterback founder had retired. So then, me being the cocky person I thought I was better than everyone. So then I decided, I'm gonna take the team. So then I took the team, signed some players. No, I didn't sign players. It already had players. Unknown, which was Rexy, my old arch nemesis, and then Bojangles, one of my really close friends now. So then after that, this is where things started to take a toll for the worst. Because week 1 game, Cut Good has that posted, Colts versus Saints. I went in the game, had a very nice performance, I thought, and we lost 26-0. And then I thought, this is a really hard competition. So I had team practices, I had team meetings, I got better. But in reality, I didn't get any better. Week 2 versus the Broncos. Went in there, had a great game, but something bad happened. So you see, in the middle of the game, we were leading 12-6. And then I had to go eat my dinner. So then I had to leave. I forgot to take an injury timeout instead of a regular timeout. Regular timeouts are 2 minutes. And after those 2 minutes, if you don't come back, you're done. So injury timeouts are for when a player gets back. It doesn't matter how long. So that was one mistake. And then I should have told Ashton, which was my backup quarterback, to, charge his headset before the game in case I need him. So then whenever he went into the game, he was doing great, and then his headset died. And that's how he lost, by forfeit. So then I thought, I need to get really better if I want to actually compete against these guys. Alright, moving on. Week 3 against the Chiefs. The Chiefs and the Saints were really going head to head that week, and like they were competing for the top spot. So then, I got in there, had a good performance. I forgot the score, but we lost. NF Burns. That's when I met NF Burns. He was a really nice guy. You got to know him a lot. And then I had already known Trey. And then Jack Hollywood, that's when I met him. And it comes to show that a lot of games you can meet new friends and you can meet not new friends. So moving on, week 4. Wait, let's take a toll back. Week 3, after week 3, I done a scrimmage with the G League Panthers, and they had so many walk-ons, it was unimaginable. Their quarterback, like, whenever we started the game, they had the regular team, but as the game continued, they kept bringing in walk-ons and walk-ons until they had like a full team of just random pro players, and I was stuck with my team, which, was the Pro Colts. That's when we were 0-3. And then we lost, and that's when I got, butthurt, and then I retired. Moving on to week 4, I don't really know what happened because I was still retired then. I was still, gone for then. And then Kermit was their current QB. And then apparently he told me that they lost. So then we were 0-4. And then now, week 5, the game I had just played around, I would say around an hour and 10 or 20 minutes ago, we lost by forfeit. So, let me tell you the summary of the game. Game was going great, started off strong, got a really, really close call for a pick 6 touchdown. And then the Falcons fired back with a touchdown of their own, but it was tied because none of us had scored any 1.2 point conversions. And then we came back, and I threw an absolute dot to one of my walk-on receivers. Beat 14 or 16, I forgot. And it was an absolute dot to him, and he scored a touchdown. But then this is where things started to take a turn for the worst. So, my parents were telling me, it's time to go to bed, Well, I said, I'm in this league game, and I really need to finish it. So they, gave me 5 minutes to finish it. But the clock that they had set was on 15. So, at the end of the 5 minutes, I had to go to bed. So then I desperately told them they need to find a walk-on quarterback for me because I couldn't play anymore. So then I texted every group I know, and nobody wanted to do quarterback position. And then I came to find out that we lost by forfeit. And I was devastated, and that's the whole point of making this video. I'm making this video to explain that I'm officially retiring, and I might not come back. So, just in case I don't come back, this is probably my final message to Cut Good Gaming and the NFL Pro League. Thank you so much for letting me play in your awesome league. I met so many good friends there. I met some enemies, and I've had some beefs. I've had some actual, beef with somebody, and it made, like, my whole team hate me and go away. But overall, it was a really good experience from my time from the G League being brought up to the pros. So I just want to say thank you for letting me play in this awesome league, and I hope the Colts actually get a win without me and, just turn to an awesome league. I guess that's it. TK signing out.